Hey guys, just before we get into today's video, I'd just love if you left a like on this video, even subscribe if you're new here. It really does help me out and gives me the inspiration to make more videos. So just let me know what you think of this video down below in the comments and that'd be much appreciated. Now without further ado guys, let's get into it. Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Lewis and welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be talking to you more about the Cunning Stunts DLC. Now I've seen a couple of news articles in the last couple of days telling us a bit more information about what's to come. Now in the article it does state that the publication believes that there will be 2 new vehicles released before the newly introduced Adversary mode, which came with the new Grotti X80 supercar. It also believed that these vehicles would be released 1 week apart leading up to the release of the Cunning Stunts DLC coming to GTA 5 this July. That means that, in my opinion, that those 2 cars will be the 811 and the new car which is coming next week. Now, to be honest with you, this is very kind of obvious that these are going to be those 2 cars, as this was published on the 28th, meaning that that was the day that the 811 came out, compared to next week, which is going to be the 5th of July, I think it is, that the new car comes out. So these 2 cars will be 1 week apart, which, in the news article, that these will be probably the 2 cars that are going to be released. Now we already know this information, we've known this for a while now, that these 2 cars have been released 1 week after another for the 811, and then it's next week's car as well, which I've completely forgotten the name of, but I'll be doing a video on that very shortly. So it says more information about the Cunning Stunts DLC, and it also gives us a trailer, which is caught on GTA 5 Online. Now I will actually post the link to this trailer down below. It's a very entertaining trailer, and there's also some hidden Easter eggs and stuff like that you could find in there. I'm not quite sure if these are Easter eggs or they're just stuff that maybe I've missed out in past trailers. Now it also states in the video which I've watched, it says that located in Los Santos, the facility is home to bored and stupid individuals who want a little more insane action in their lives. Now this is probably a key to just regular GTA 5. You know, it's not very exciting most of the time, you know, it's kind of boring, but I'm guessing the Cunning Stunts DLC is about to kind of liven that up a little bit. It also says the Cunning Stunts Academy is featured in an in-game commercial, which can be seen in the video below. It also teaches players how to be camera ready for crazy spectacular acts. Now as I said, I'll put this video below, you can tell me what you think of it. And then this is the most important bit for me. This is the bit that I found very interesting indeed. It said some of the activities player will do while training in the GTA 5 DLC location includes taking a baseball bat to the face, getting stabbed in the back, and skydiving while on fire, as well as getting run over. So all these are features in the video, and it seems to be that these all take place in an academy of some sort, some kind of place where, kind of like the Air Academy where you would do loads of missions. I'm kind of guessing that's the basis that they're going on there. This is just kind of a theory that I have. It also says that there will be a lot of explosions, jumping off high helicopters at high heights, as well as high speed accidents and cunning stunts. It does appear to be very brutal, as it says in the little article. Now to be honest with you, this does seem very cool. It seems like an amazing DLC to add. It seems like quite a quirky and funny DLC to add in my opinion, and stuff like getting a baseball bat to the face and stabbed in the back, and skydiving while it's on fire. It's all kind of funny things that we've not really seen Rockstar produce in the past. We've also seen some stunt planes and stunt cars being released and stuff like that, but we've never seen an actual stunt academy. To be honest with you, I'm not sure if I can see anything necessarily new in this video, in the video you could see in down below. I'm not sure if I can see anything new. I don't think so. I can't see any new weapons or any new cars or anything, but there are 2 cars at the end I just want to quickly have a look at in a couple more minutes, just to quickly check that there's nothing else there. Now one picture that's got me very excited is the picture that we all know and associate with the Cunning Stunts DLC, is the maze bank being wrapped around by this huge tunnel, kind of wrapped in the American colours. It almost looks as if it's a car race, which you see the 2 cars going by, which I imagine is the Reaper, and it's obviously got to be the brand new cars. I'm guessing it's a Reaper, and it's also the car that's released next week. That took me a lot of zooming in to try and find that out, but basically it's a huge race, and I think that this is amazing because we've never seen something like this created by Rockstar. It's always custom races that are created like this. Now I've never seen this big of a race. This looks as if it's something that Rockstar have planned intentionally. No one could have built this on the Rockstar race maker or anything like that. They couldn't do that because they don't have physically these items in game. Now, one thing that does strike me as very, very exciting is that it actually says something about the 2 cars being released just before the Cunning Stunts DLC, which means that we could expect to see the Cunning Stunts DLC at the end of next week, or even maybe the week after. We know that Rockstar does like to produce their content on a Tuesday, which would mean potentially that there might be another car coming next week, which we are actually 100% sure of, and then after that maybe another car coming the following week. Now that would be very, very, very cool indeed if we had more DLCs and stuff coming just at the start of July, which I know from this article might actually be true. It says it's also believed that the vehicles will be released 1 week apart leading up to the release of Cunning Stunts coming to GTA 5 this July. That means that is almost as if these 2 cars are just released before and maybe even have something to do with the Cunning Stunts DLC as well. So it says for starters, player can look forward to a couple more cars being released in the coming months. That's the cars that we already know about, that have already been planned out. And it also says there's nothing much more about these vehicles except the fact that they will be tunable, which we already know. They are tunable in Los Santos Customs. They are not Benny's motors. In fact, I actually was very, very excited when I see this. I thought that they were Benny's cars, but they are in fact not Benny's cars. They're just normal Los Santos Customs. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say, guys. I will leave the link to this article down below. I will also leave the video down below. It's a very, very entertaining video to watch. I hope you all go and watch it. Yeah, if I've missed anything that you think that I should have included, let me know down below. I think I've included everything. I've completely seen everything in this. I've included here. I've tried to give you as much information as possible. That's pretty much all I've got, guys. If you've got any more, as I said, tell me down below. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.